Hello ladies and gentlemen, this video is about how to access your assignments on Blackboard. First you got to get the Blackboard, so let's start with there. Two easy ways to get the Blackboard. One of the ways that I use often is I use the link on the district website. This is district website oxfordasd.org. Click on select a school, go to high school. There's a bunch of really useful links over here. There's also a bunch of things in reference or resources if you want, like you want to know what, this is your menu here if you want to know what lunch is and everything else. But it's there. Here's the letter day calendar. It's a bunch of useful things on the high school's website, which is why I suggest you start visiting it on a somewhat regular basis. Okay, so anyway, down here under quick links, you'll see a link for Blackboard. You click on it, it opens up in a new tab, and it'll take you to Blackboard. The other way is just more direct than that. In a tab here, using the web browser, this is the URL bar of the web browser. Now, with web browsers for this class, I do not want you using Internet Explorer. Yes, I know it's still on our computers. I don't want you using it, though, for a variety of reasons. Let's just say Internet Explorer is obsolete. The software that replaced that Microsoft released is Edge. So if you're using that at home, you really like it, there's a new version. It's called Edge. Download that from Microsoft. They'll give it to you for free. Internet Explorer is no longer supported by Microsoft. Some web pages do not display correctly on it, and more importantly, if you continue to use it, you could expose your computer to certain viruses. It just doesn't have the protection that a modern web browser uses. The one I'm using here is Chrome. Here at Oxford Area High School, we also have Firefox that you can use. I don't care. They both work pretty much the same. They're both modern web browsers. They're both fine. As a matter of fact, I switch back and forth myself. So anyway, enough of that rant. I'm in Chrome right here in the URL bar. If I type Oxford K12.blackboard.com, hit enter. It'll also take me to the login page. To log in on Blackboard, your username is the same username you've been using for everything. It's the same username on your iPad. Okay, it's the same. It's the beginning of your email for eHallPass. So it's that username you've been using over and over and over again. The password is the same password for your iPads, same password to eHallPass, etc. So just use that. Now mine's going to look a little different because I have a different setup since I'm a teacher. But if you go to your classes, it'll list your classes here. You need to find the class that you're looking for. Class will be, mine's going to be over here. It is going to be Personal Computer Apps 1, and it will say Spring of 2018. And sorry, I have a lot of them right here. Okay. When you get into it, it should look something like this. When you first get into it, this is the home page for the class, and it gives you a lot of information. It tells you assignments that just recently popped up. If I have an announcement, I will post an announcement here. If you want to see, they only show up for like 7 days. If you want to see past announcements, like sometimes I'll post a schedule, you click on more announcements and they'll show up there. The heart of the class, and you probably won't have this, and by the way, this might be collapsed. Sometimes it's collapsed. If it's collapsed, if you hover over here, you'll see this little arrow. See the little arrow here? You click on that. These are your navigation links for the class, and you might have to zoom in and out. See? That's at 100%. Notice that's hidden. Sometimes I just zoom out to 90% and it'll show up too, but there is a little arrow here I can collapse that with. This right here is the navigation links for your class, and yes, you can accidentally collapse them if you want, but that little arrow, just click on it and drop it down. The home page, this is the home page. It takes you back to here. It's the entry point of the class. Grades tells you, what you have to do. It'll show up here, and we'll get into grades at another time. This content daily class lessons is the content daily class lessons of the class. Okay, once you click on the content daily class lessons, you should see this folder. And this brings me into another point. When I click on this, this is edit mode, and this is my view, so you understand what's going on. The whole class is created. It's all there. I can actually set what day you can see these different folders, and I'll set that in advance as the class goes on. So just so you know, they're there. You just can't see them yet because they're not turned on. So I'm saying like, oh, let me change the date for that. That's what I'm talking about. Now you have to change the date so you can see, what's going on. The first day, you'll be able to see this, course syllabus, and this, class rules and procedures. Anything that has, it looks like a little folder here, they're the lessons for the class. Matter of fact, the course syllabus is just that. It's course syllabus, and I'll go over that with you guys the first day. And it's basically all the do's and don'ts of the class, and the whole 9 yards. Gives you basically an idea, a synopsis of the class, what it's about. Okay. This is the lesson for the first day, and again, you'll see this, and here's, in case you're wondering, these are the Pennsylvania Business, Computer, and Information Technology Education Standards. Yes, I can't just teach you whatever I feel like. The state says you have to teach students within these standards. Okay, there's essential question, objective. Okay, there's the lesson. And we'll go over that on the first day. Day 2. There's 2 things I want you to do. One is I want you to fill out this short getting to know you. Actually, I'm sorry, there's 3 things I want you to do. I want you to fill this out. Okay. There's also a writing prompt. These are videos. As a matter of fact, right here is a video, see? Video explaining BlackBoard, a lot of stuff going over right now. There's a writing prompt here, too. So you're going to do this. There's a writing prompt. You click on it. It'll download here. When I click on it, it opens up. And I'm going to click Enable Editing. This lets me make changes to this. Okay, just read the writing prompt. Please respond to it. Complete sentences, all 9 yards. So please do that. We're going to save this. And I'm going to save it. Now on the computer here, when I go Save As, this is computer. These are your network drives. And again, I'll show you all this the first day, but it doesn't mean that, I know it's all new, which is why I'm making this video. So when I go to File, Save As, which is what I did, after I clicked on Enable Editing, I go to File, Save As. Okay, go down here. Right here is the home directory. That's your space on the network drive. That's yours, all your stuff. You also have high school, don't worry about that. You don't have district, don't worry about that. Okay, for right now, go to computer. Again, you can collapse it if you want. Whenever you see those little arrows, that's what they mean. And there's the home. Okay, that's your space. I want you to make a folder. And we'll do this in class. We'll edit all these folders, but make a folder. You notice all I did was right-click here, go to New, Folder, created a folder. If you mess up naming it, you can click on it again, click on Rename. Okay, and you can rename it. So I'm going to go in there. All your assignments are eventually going to have folders. Save it in there. That way you can find it. You know you saved it because it shows up right here. Okay? Type your name on it. Type the essay. Got it? When you're done, you have to save it. Just click on Save or this little icon. You can actually see it if you go down to here or go into your Start menu, go to Computer. Takes you to the same place. Here's your network drives. Click on Home. Go to your folder. It's right there. Now this view, right now I'm in Details view. Normally you're in List view. You can actually change it to Details. Gives you some information. This is the name of the file. This is the last time it was worked on. This is the type of file it is. This is the size. It gives you that information there. This also shows up right here. Before that, it said Doc 1. When it says Document 1 or whatever, I haven't saved it. So make sure you save it. Okay? Type your essay. Hit Save. Make sure you save it. If you want to know when last time you worked on it or did it actually save, you look at this. The date stamp will change when you hit Save, and you can close it. This tells me exactly last date modified. Okay, and again, I clicked on here, I want the details. It shows me that. Okay. So you did this, which is beautiful. You did your writing essay, whole 9 yards. Now it's time to hand it in. You're going to go back here to Content Daily Class Lessons. Now, by the way, you can click there and go back this way, just like I did. Or this is also a file path. It tells you where you're at. Right now I'm in the course intro folder. If I click on that, it'll take me back up to the course intro folder. Anytime you see this little compass here, that means this is an assignment submission. It says, see lesson dated 1/26. That was this lesson. You're going to click on that. Now to upload it, you're going to click on Browse My Computer. You need to go to your folder, go to Home, so Computer, Home. Go to your folder, find your writing essay, click on it, hit Open. This shows me it's attached right here. That's important. If you don't see anything here, nothing's attached. You can actually, unfortunately, upload multiple things if you wanted to. You can also get rid of them there. Okay? Then you're going to hit Submit. Now when you hit Submit, I'm hitting Submit and it's saying, hey, you're a teacher. You can't submit stuff. What's wrong with you? You will actually see a little preview screen that will pop up. And have your name here and it'll show that it'll say a little file here. It'll show that you uploaded something. Also, if you click on grades here, it'll show the assignment, which is right here. Right here should be a little circle with a white exclamation. It's a little like, it's this color, okay, or it's a little gold color circle with an exclamation point in it. That, and if you hover over it, says needs grading. That tells me that you handed it in. It also tells you that you handed it in, and I need to grade it. If you see this, last activity, upcoming, that means I have nothing from you. If you see a little blue circle, that means you uploaded something, but you forgot to hit that submit button. Remember the submit button from here? So, for instance, if you do this, you click on this, hit submit, or you click on it, and then you navigate away from it. What happens is that assignment, and again, it won't let me submit because I'm a teacher there. But anyway, what will happen is that little assignment will have a little blue circle here, and if you hover over it, says draft, not submitted. That means you uploaded a file, but you never hit that submit button. I cannot see this assignment until you hit submit. Okay, so you did the getting to know you little thing. You did your writing essay. The third thing you're doing is you go to Content Daily Class Lessons. Here, you go back to here. There is, and you can't see it because it's not there yet. Okay, see there's a bunch of stuff here. And we'll do this, we'll do all this on Monday when I get back. There's this class rules quiz. When I click on that, I'm going to hit begin. And you could do this up to 5 times. And it should be pretty simple. Because sometimes only one of these makes sense. Just you click on the one you think is correct, hit save answer, and go through it. In the end, it will tell you your grade. If you don't like it, do it again. So there's 3 things I want you to, again, 3 things you're working on, and if you don't finish them all today, that's fine. I'll come in, I'll realize that. Nice thing about Blackboard, I can see what everybody has done. So if you don't finish it all today, we'll finish it up on Monday. It's not the end of the world. Okay? You need to go here. The 3 things are this. This little getting to know you. This little writing essay that you're going to hand in using Blackboard. And the last thing you're doing is this little and that's what all that text tells you. It's directions for what I'm telling you now. Is this little class rules quiz that will show up at the time. It'll show up on Friday. So there are the 3 things you're doing. Again, get done what you can get done. Okay. I don't want you stress. I want you to do it right rather than rush through it. So I'd rather have it done right than have it done right now. Okay? Thank you.